the race for the World Series crown is down to 8, and a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Harros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Cleveland Indians.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the Baltimore Orioles, as Buck Showalter's crew will line up like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Nick Markakis makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Nick Markakis.
Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike one as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here it comes. Fouled back. Now here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Here comes a 1-2. Right back up the middle here, and this is past the mound and into center field as the leadoff man reaches to start the night.
Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Steve Pearce will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher, damage.
Now here's the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. And the hit and run works to perfection as it's into right for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, here's a manager showing early on that he's not going to play it close to the vest. They put the runner in motion, and this is the perfect hit and run. Now there's runners on the corners, and they're in a good spot to drive in the game's first run.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
You can bet now that in the postseason, on the road, in game one here, they'd like nothing better than to get on the board first. Just kind of let these guys know that they mean business. And they've got an early opportunity to do just that.
A 1-1 now to Jones. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, not exactly the time to raise the warning flags just yet, but it's not often you'll see him give up 3 hits in the first inning. It's easy to sit here and say, maybe he doesn't have his best stuff, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to see him run off a string of 8 in a row either.
Nelson Cruz will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Oh, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Well, this ball's just not hit nearly hard enough to get to, obviously because he hit it with half of a bat. So a nice job there to dodge the remnants of what used to be a baseball bat and at least get the sure out at first.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. DK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
He waits, now the pitch. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Now this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Here's the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
With one out, definitely a strikeout situation with two men in scoring position. And that is a great pitch right there to pick up a very important second out.
Here's Manny Machado now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The next pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. McCutchen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Orioles settle for one. On now to the bottom of inning number one. Baltimore's out in front, 1-0. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here. They will match up against the Taiwanese-born left-hander Wei-In Chen. And defensively, the Orioles look like this. Jason Kipnis will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
On the way. Hit hard here, but caught is short by Hardy. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Our scouting report for the 28-year-old lefty, as there you get a look at his pitches and respective speeds. Koji Ito will get his first opportunity now. the first offering. Ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. One out, nobody on. Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here he comes, 3-1. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Bases are empty, one man out. 3-2, here it is. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. And with two away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Andrew McCutchen will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. Now here's the first pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with two out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
1-1 on the way. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. Two away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
He's set, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
The 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Taken, strike two called, and it's even at 2-2.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Let's go, Indians! Yeah.
A runner on first with two away. Two. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Indians leave one. It remains 1-0. J.J. Hardy leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
First pitch coming. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brantley is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second.
Second baseman, Jonathan Shook.
Jonathan Shook digs in at the plate. First pitch to him. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. The 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Here comes the 1-2. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Caleb Joseph will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. First offering on the way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now the pitch. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Brantley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Orioles lead 1. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Carlos Santana will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Over to his left. He's up with it. Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall. First pitch coming. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Vladimir Valentian will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with two away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail this one 1-0. Steve Pearce is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Designated hitter, Steve Pearce.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch on the way. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Full count pitch on its way. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now, if he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. The pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Nelson Cruz will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 pitch on the way. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now the pitch. Fouled back. He'll try again. 1-2. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. And Brentley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Francisco Linder makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Francisco Linder.
Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. And this is hit well towards the hole. Well into the outfield turf as he makes the stop. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Yan Gomes will dig in here. Now the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And now a pitch on the way. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Koji Ito will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Ready with the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base that they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Here's the full count offer. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back standing. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 1-0. Chris Davis will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's the first offering. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. Now here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, this is the 2nd time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
1 out now in the Orioles' 4th, and standing in now the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Go back to Baltimore.
One run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Now here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. It's the Orioles 1 and the Indians 0. And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And after getting hit in his first at-bat, he's got to be saying, look, enough with the inside pitches already.
On the way. 1-1.
One strike.
Here comes the 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes a 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he will not make the play. It's off his glove. And a good at-bat on 3-2 as he finishes it with a leadoff double.
Off the bat, I thought this thing might be caught, but it just keeps going and going. And he nearly got it out of here as he winds up hitting it off the track. He's into second base here with a leadoff double.
Michael Brantley get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just 1 out.
First pitch coming. There's a forkball in for strike 1. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner's back. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
A runner at second, nobody out. Now the 1-2. Ball 2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for route number 1.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll get back in standing. 2-0 count. The pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. One out and a runner on second base. Here now the 2-2. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Jones is there, 2 gone. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag in second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready now, the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Men on third with 2 down. So 1-1 home. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that should tie our ball game as this is down for extra bases. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. All tied at 1-1. Jonathan Shook will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Caleb Joseph will dig in. He singled his first time around. First offering on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. At third, Chisenhall. On to first, and there are 2 down.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Here's the first pitch to him. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
and he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row, so now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Steve Pierce will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Open your eyes, huh? What are you looking at? What game are you looking at, huh?
Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. A 2-1 offering. Swung on and rolled softly to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Vladimir Valentian will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Designated hitter, Vladimir Valentine.
First pitch coming. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there and right and pull this one down for the first out.
Yeah, you really can't take anything for granted out there when you're playing in the rain. You got to worry about your footing. You got to worry about raindrops getting in your eyes. You got to make sure you're in the right position. But in the end, he is right there to make the play.
Francisco Linder will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the pitch. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
Well, this is just not hit all that hard, but you'll see it get by the mound and just out of the reach of the diving shortstop. Good effort, but this is a base hit.
Yan Gomes will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Comes set. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Pause. Now the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
And that works almost like a pitch out there, just in case he's thinking about it.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. So 1-2 with 1 away. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter, this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Koji Ito will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Chopper foul. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tribe get 1 on the double by Kipnis. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-1 Cleveland. Adam Jones will stand in now to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Adam Jones.
First pitch on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Fouled straight back. Here's the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him 1 above the letters.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
The 2-2 coming now to Jones. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, but you got more trouble right there in the on-deck zone.
The 3-2 pitch. And he reaches for 1 out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, these guys knew coming in that this was going to be a tough assignment, and it's been all that and more. This guy, he's as good as advertised, and he's had his way with a pretty good lineup here.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Here it comes. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
If you're going to pitch a good game at this level, you're going to have a few atom balls, and that one was squared up pretty good, just not in the right location.
Chris Davis come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Now here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Davis waits on the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 coming to Davis. And a full count now, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit toward the hold, and they're going to get a 2-out base runner as that's into left for a base hit.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Manny Machado will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Machado now on 0-1. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
J.J. Hardy will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the first offering. Now a hard liner toward short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. He will score, and the Orioles have tied it up. We're even now at 2-2.
But
Jonathan Shook will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there, perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
From the stretch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Andrew McCutchen will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th. First pitch coming. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Now here it comes. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-1 now to McCutchen. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the 1-2. 1-2 pitch just misses with the forkball, and it goes even at 2-2. The 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
3-2, here it comes. Hit hard to the right. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Now the payoff pitch home. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out.
I think another look here will show that this should have been ball 4. And those are the little things that start to pile up if you're not careful. You've got to have a better understanding of the strike zone.
Here's Michael Brantley. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Carlos Santana will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Pitch on the way. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball.
Go in.
2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Caleb Joseph will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled back. Now the pitch. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Here's the pitch. And he looks at a called strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Nick Markakis will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here it comes. That misses, 2-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And now a pitch on the way. And he continues to swing the bat well as this is into center field for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Steve Pearce will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And when you're still searching for your first extra base hit of the game, this will work as a nice substitute. He's into second with the old single and a stolen base routine.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that. You're pumping your fist. Your intensity's a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he'll take a look at ball 1. the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
Ready now on 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Let's go, Adrian.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still here in the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Here's the 2-2 home. Hit softly to the right side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Orioles lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Tommy Hunter will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Tommy Hunter.
Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in. He was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple his last time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Now here it comes. Swing and a rocket to third. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud lineout.
In now, Vladimir Valentian. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
But really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Francisco Linder will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch coming. And now a bunt attempt with 2 outs. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Down in order go the Tribe. Score remains 2-2. Nelson Cruz will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. On the way. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-2 one more time. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. Chris Davis will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3. One out, nobody on. Now the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. The pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes a 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Manny Machado will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's the first offering. Hard hit down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Yan Gomes will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 now to Gomes. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
The 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
so tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
The 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here it comes. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. One out, nobody on. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Here's the 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball, because that pitch, it's right there.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 7,
Koji Ito will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Now here it comes. Not the greatest at-bat thus far, as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And now here's the 3rd time he's stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. Again, a 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And he'll step out for a 4th time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. Here's another 2-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. J.J. Hardy will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
J.J. Hardy.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air on a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Delman Young will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
27. Delman Young.
Brian Shaw will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the ninth.
The catcher, number 36, Caleb Joseph.
David Lowe will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench as he puts this one down. And the throw is dropped. My gracious.
Well, let's watch this. I don't know quite what the problem was. It just sort of looked like he clanked it over there. And yeah, sure enough, the throw's right there. He doesn't close the glove around it.
Jamal Weeks will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 1, Jamal Weeks.
Nick Markakis will come in now in a big spot, and the infield, I would think, would have to come in now with the game tied.
Yeah, you've got to cut this run down at the plate if at all possible. So this may move everybody into the lip of the grass.
Don't let him score, man!
And here's the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. The 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Anxious moments at the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're only going to get one, so why not take the lead runner at home to save yourself a run?
Steve Pierce will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Here's the first offering. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But it'll kick off the scoreboard out there in left. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a two-run game now. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
And in a game like this, there's no telling how important an insurance run that may turn out to be. He plates that run on the RBI double to make it a two-run lead now, which may not sound like that much, but it makes a world of difference for anyone who's coming in to try to close this game.
John Axford will take over now with one away in the top of inning number 9. Adam Jones will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. The 1-1 now to Jones. Back up the middle, that will get through into center field, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat there as they've broken this one wide open.
And he continues to be a big part of their attack. 2 more RBIs on the plate. That gets him 3 for the ball game, and they push that lead out a little wider.
First pitch coming. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw. And this is dropped at third base. And we'll have to see how they score it. I'd imagine that'll be an E5.
Well, they haven't really needed him so far, but kindly comes through here to wipe out that offer in his 5th try.
Chris Davis will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He waits. Now the pitch. And this one gets away. That could be a run. It is.
That's a big insurance run there. It comes rather cheaply. You're trying to keep your guys in the ball game, but this won't help the cause one bit.
Now the 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
I'll tell you what, if you're related to this guy right now, you might want to turn away from the screen because this is going to be tough to watch. Here they are, one after another. That's 4 strikeouts for him, and that's called the Golden Sombrero.
Manny Machado is in with 2 away as he takes the ball 1-0. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. One pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
The next 3-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 7 and the Indians 2. Delman Young will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 27, Delman Young.
David Lowe will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Jamal Weeks will stay in the ballgame as the new shortstop. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Michael Brantley will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Comes set, now the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Cruz is there, 1 away.
First baseman, number 41.
Carlos Santana will stand in, trying to change his evil ways here. He is hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Running now is McCutchen. Pitch is high. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
Yeah, he'll take second base here, but I think they were pretty well conceding that to him. So we'll have to see if he gets that score to stolen base or simply defensive indifference.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
Not me, but maybe once or twice.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner will score from second.
Well, apparently, they still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or two, they could really make this interesting.
Evan Meeks will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
First offering on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 2-0 pitch. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Weeks for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yep, and one last double play here to end it, and that puts the capper on a good win for these guys, and they really played well.
Guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ballgame.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Orioles win this one 7-3. Good night from Cleveland.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. Left 8 men on base. Cleveland, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tommy Hunter. The loss goes to Corey Kluber. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safe. Thank you and good night.